we spent the last 2 hours arguing over what game to review. And we settled on Mansion of Hidden Souls.
We're pretty sure it's a Castlevania game.
Yeah, Wikipedia said that it is the tallest building in North America and a Metroidvania title.
So colorful, Sega CD, Sega.
So space.
We know it's from Sega. Now we know it's from Sega again.
That's good to know.
And in case we were wondering,
What company made this system?
I wonder. Really?
Sega!
I would have expected Microsoft.
I would have thought so too,
The
but
load times really killed that joke.
here we go.
I don't know. We only saw the Sega logo like 3 times.
I press nothing. These graphics are so crisp.
What is happening?
I think the disc is skipping. I think we're
You
just
may
gonna
want to
have
clean
to,
the disc.
Alright.
Okay. Okay.
Nope.
Ah!
Have hope. Have hope. Have hope.
Sega, the CD is kind of screwing us right here, so we're just going to continue on with the game.
How can this be? There was no mansion here before.
There was no mansion here before.
What we couldn't see before was that this guy's sister turned into a butterfly and basically got trapped in this mansion. So that's what the opening cinematic that we couldn't see because the disc was messed up or something contained.
There. And that they turn us into butterflies if we stared at one long enough, especially during a full moon.
You said there was no such thing as ghosts.
Alright, so she called me. I couldn't really hear from where. So I'm just gonna walk up these stairs for 10 minutes.
So you know what this mansion sort of reminds me of?
Maniac Mansion?
No, I was going to say, I'm going to give you this lockpick, Jill, as you are the master of unlocking. You are almost a Jill sandwich.
So apparently this game also came out for the Sega Saturn. I can only assume that it looked a little better.
I can only assume that it looked a lot better, because all the video I've seen of it, oh my, is this rough in comparison.
Yeah. That said, it is kind of like a strange cross between a 3D first-person perspective game and an FMV game. Because these are all pre-rendered backgrounds, obviously, and it's creating the illusion that you're walking through them. But it's like, I tap a button, it takes a second, loads, and turns. I tap a button, then I inspect something. So it creates the illusion that it's like a 3D first-person perspective, when really I'm just kind of moving my way through pre-rendered backgrounds as if it was an FMV type game.
Yeah.
So in that way, it kind of improved on that formula a little bit.
And these used to be a pretty popular format, these sort of mist-like games.
Yeah.
That's a little bright.
Ooh.
So this must be the room of overexposing.
Another butterfly.
We have a new guest. Welcome.
This is a pretty tune.
So that's not the person I'm looking for. So I'm assuming there are a variety of people that have been turned into butterflies.
I wish there were more stuff to interact
It's been a
with.
long time since I've had a human guest. Most of the humans that wandered into this mansion become butterflies. Come, before your transformation, I wish to have a cup of tea with you.
That's kind of creepy. So she wants to have tea with me, but she's not at the table. This is kind of one of the limitations of this pseudo first-person perspective. I want to get into here, this kind of cabinet here, but I find myself not being able to line myself up with it because there are just a number of spaces I can move towards, but I can't like freely roam.
It's sort of this system's answer to the find the pixel. In some of the old adventure games, you just sort of have to keep clicking over this massive landscape to find the precise point you're actually supposed to click. Here, you have this broad area that you want to go to, and you can't even go to it. It's like, oh, you want to go through the door, but there's this lamp up here that you could also go to.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's something I need to get in here, but do you want to give it a shot here, Richie?
Sure.
Oh, you made it. I thought that I'd said something to offend you. People sometimes just disappear around here.
That doesn't comfort me.
You can stay a little longer, can't you? There's delicious cake and more wonderful tea. Stay, please.
So we had to leave the room and come back to drink the tea.
Yes.
So adventure game. So adventure game.
It really
Way
is.
to go, LucasArts. Disclaimer, this game is not made by LucasArts. I don't really know. Oh well, she had her chance.
I like the art design here.
You must be the brother of the little girl visiting here just a while ago. You have no business here. You do not have the same intention as that of your sister.
Is that like a TV or something? Okay, that's creepy. I think they maybe gave you a hint as to where you're supposed to go.
Maybe we have to go to that cabinet in the other room. There is a black painting located in one of the rooms that is a source of information absolutely critical to clearing the game. I believe that was the
Alright.
black painting you just,
Thought I'd try to get into that. Try pressing up. And, oh.
I pressed a button.
You found it. How can this be? Well, I refuse to show you which door it opens.
Yeah, so the A button opens your menu of items. And C, I believe, uses them.
Okay.
It worked for that.
You sure wish there were more detail. That's
That
frightening.
is creepy.
And that's more frightening now.
Okay. What happened? You looked at a painting and it demonically took you into this dungeon?
You know what else it did? It stuck the coaster to my drink! I didn't see that.
Press up and it goes away.
Oh!
Who are you?
This is a butterfly collector.
Match the shapes of the rooms no longer open. The night with the darkness, the day with the light.
So we need it in the pattern of that dartboard, I think. The flames.
Oh! Got another key, John!
I got another key!
What did you do to move that book?
Key to this room.
I just pressed
Don't
buttons
break
at
all
random.
from you.
They could really speed this up a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, keep in mind that the Sega CD had the processing power of the Genesis.
They could at least do us the favor of maybe making it a little bit less smooth and just skipping some frames here and there.
Oh, they're definitely doing that.
Oh, I know they're doing that, but they could do it more.
If
guess.
only this was a 32x Sega CD game. Because
Oh
that would have
my.
just made it fabulous.
If only it was Fahrenheit.
Yeah, because those games, they were all the best.
Oh, yeah.
We as a group
Yeah.
agree they
You'll
are
never
simply the
find
best.
them.
They're kind of the Ocarina of Time of this generation. I must say this game does do a lot for the atmosphere. It definitely sets up a very sort of creepy aesthetic. Okay.
That made sense.
Every time I look at a picture, I'm like, yeah, I'll check the side wall for a key. Yeah. No, John, no! That's the chair of doom.
Or
So-
just the chair of general boredom and confusion.
So the question I think we need to ask ourselves with this game is it more effective as a Sega CD game that has kind of a pseudo 3D look about it, or would it be more effective just as a 2D game where you go about looking for clues?
I don't know, that's an interesting question, because I feel that even on the Genesis, you could make a pretty crisp-looking 2D adventure if you don't have a lot of animation going on, that you could create
Oh,
a
yeah.
pretty good atmosphere. Although, I don't think the music would be quite up to this quality.
No, the music wouldn't be up to this quality. This does freak me out more.
And the graininess does kind of add a little bit of atmosphere unintentionally.
Kind of does. You know, this almost looks like photographs taken that have been reduced in the resolution significantly. But I'm assuming it's just got to be CG.
Yeah.
It also does not look like there was any dithering done.
Yep.
Dithering? What's that?
It's sort of an algorithm that you use when you're reducing a picture's resolution so it looks less grainy.
You had better get out quickly, or you will be captured by the hunter who will turn you into a butterfly. After that, you will
hunter?
no longer be human.
Freaks me out a little bit.
Matches!
Yeah!
You've missed something.
I'm sick of you. Shut up.
What if you could just burn the butterflies alive? You just light the matches and just like... They can't help but go to the flame because they're insects.
So, we just got past this point where we were blowing out candles and reigniting them to fit a certain pattern. And we had the right pattern in, but we missed a critical point that the game never really gave us any hint as to what to do, where you have to blow out the last candle you light and light it again.
Yeah, I'm certain the developer thought they gave us the hint, but they really forgot to make it, you know.
I am not certain the developer thought they gave us the hint. I think it was
They
just
couldn't,
classic
yeah.
80s, 90s adventure games where it's, whoa, that's freaky.
Is it the zombie? Please let it be the zombie.
Where it's just like they're gonna give us puzzles that don't have clues, and they basically artificially extend the gameplay. Can't quite see. Okay, this is freaky. Yeah, I think I've answered my question. The pixelation, the 3D atmosphere, the voiceovers. This game is better served on a disc than on a cartridge. Makes me wonder about the Sega Saturn version a little bit. I'd actually like to play that at some point in time.
The girl will become a butterfly soon.
A little less reverb, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really could have mixed this audio better.
She has a spell cast upon her.
Hey Tony, I have a question.
Yes.
Really? Wow. Hey, look, it's
Excalibur.
Yeah.
that.
No. That can't be
good.
That's
You've
always
died.
a good sign.
Please play the rest of the game.
That is... Oh. What is happening?
I have no idea. That's too close.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see its antenna,
Maybe
kind of.
we've both been turned into butterflies?
Yeah, maybe this is the game over sequence.
This is some serious blast processing.
The Sega CD has some internal RAM here, so hopefully it auto-saved our game so we can continue from a reasonable spot.
I remember reading in the manual that you have to use the diary to save.
It doesn't make you get this diary. So it basically sets you up to screw you, just like the room with the candles. So we just found the diary, and the point of the diary is to allow us to save to the Sega CD's battery-backed RAM. You know what would have been great? If they forced us to do this first.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or if it was just, you know, like sitting on the stairs or something like that. Just sort of
Yeah.
out of place. Not just blending in with a chair.
Especially since the graphics are so... For the most part, you don't interact with many things. It's kind of hard to tell what you can interact with.
Or
Yeah.
maybe you just have the diary in your inventory from the beginning of the game.
Maybe.
Instead of you having to creep around with somebody else's diary writing your own entries in it.
So we're back to more or less the same spot here. It didn't take too long.
But it does sort of reveal the game's linearity. They give you this sort of open world, but you can't really explore it. I mean, you can, but you can't do anything. You have to do everything in the precise order. And it's not just a matter of getting the right key. You have to see the screen, get the key. Just you have to do everything so precisely. It kind of takes some of the fun out of the adventure. Alright, so I just walk
Here's
into
the
the water, right?
No. Here's the dick move. Turn to the left. Move forward.
Oh, fuck! Come on!
Isn't that bullshit?
Walk into the darkness. But don't go into the water, you'll drown and die. Uh-oh. I don't like this.
Is that the hunter? The hunter is God.
No, it's Jesus. No, it's an angel. No, it's an addition sign. No, it's Jesus. Okay, we can...
Well then, allow me to introduce. I'm your master, the Mansion of Hidden Souls. You can call me Porter. No, excuse me.
I have the volume like bumped pretty high. I can't understand what he's saying.
I can't understand what I'm doing. It appeared to be 11.
Which means we have 1 hour. And
Okay.
now, how does the time work in this game exactly?
As far as I understand from the manual, every time you take a step, it is a time.
Okay.
Or maybe they're just gonna play games with us and only animate every half hour.
That would be fun.
That would be a real dick move.
The
Soon we'll
doorman.
have to play the Song of Time.
All right.
Well, that was interesting. Now go back the other way. You know what? I guarantee if we open the wrong one, it's just gonna kill us.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, that was a dick
What?
move, game. Dick
Uh.
move.
I knew that was kind of
Hey,
odd.
what are you doing with that crystal? Put it back. It carries the power to repel the magic of the moon. If you don't handle it wisely, you could be banished from the mansion forever.
We want to be banished from the mansion forever.
Yeah.
If you leave the mansion, the spell will be broken and time will pass quickly for me as I have been here for years. I will become a grown-up. I don't want to be a grown-up. I don't.
Come on. Yes. 8 is not divisible by 3.
That's definitely not. It's a prime number.
27.
Wait, yes.
Yes!
Because
We're
2
back.
plus 7 is divisible by 3.
Right. It's the sum.
Yep.
Has to be divisible by 3.
I would never have figured that out.
That's where it started from.
Wait, young lad. Where are you going? Don't go.
Some flowers
Okay,
changing
they're
different colors.
Blinking.
Wait a second. I still haven't used the rest of the matches.
So we're gonna see the sister, or we're gonna see like a human?
Oh, please don't make this
get
thing
your
render
hopes up.
Don't make this render a human, Tony.
Oh yeah.
It's literally going to explode if it does that.
Come on, Sega CD. Okay.
Oh no.
Skipping on it.
Oh. Mansion of Hidden Souls.
As far as adventure games go, not really amazing. I had an okay time with this, but nothing really sprung out at me.
No, I mean, it had good art design, had good
Yeah.
ambience. I enjoyed that aspect of it, but no, it wasn't great. Wasn't.
I didn't like that all the dialogue was completely incomprehensible,
That was an issue.
and that the puzzles often were just, overcomplicated, or they didn't tell you part of it, like the light and relight. But hey, at least it was mercifully short.
Yeah, that's definitely one good aspect of it. But not to worry, those of us who survived are going to be coming back for a very special. Thanks for watching the episode, and don't forget to subscribe to us, like us on Facebook, and fan us on Twitter. And if you like the graphic design, animations, and illustrations that we use in our episodes, make sure to check out our graphic designer's website, AnnaVisionTainer.com. The link is in the description below.